biasa ku pikirkan apa yang dia rasakan. Kadang ego membuat buta, katanya yang penting kau tidak ragukan. Apa yang ku lakukan, semua ku berikan untuk kebaikan. Maafkan kesalahanku, ku takkan putus asa, ku akan berusaha untuk mencoba jadi versi terbaikku. Tak biasa ku pikirkan apa yang dia rasakan. Kadang ego membuat buta, katanya yang penting kau tidak ragukan. Kita saling percaya, harus mengenalnya. Jalan percintaan ini tidak begitu gampang. Kita saling cinta, saling berusaha untuk jadi versi terbaik untuk dirinya. Tak biasa ku pikirkan apa yang dia rasakan. Kadang ego membuat buta, katanya yang penting kau tidak ragukan. Tak biasa ku pikirkan apa yang dia rasakan. Kadang ego membuat buta, katanya yang penting kau tidak ragukan. Melupakan pikiran buruk, keraguan membuatku tak nyaman dan lelah. Tak biasa ku pikirkan apa yang dia rasakan. Kadang ego membuat buta, katanya yang penting kau tidak ragukan. Tak biasa ku pikirkan apa yang dia rasakan. Kadang ego membuat buta, katanya yang penting kau tidak ragukan.
Thank you.
Jaz Rowe, everyone, with their
Welcome.
debut single.
Yes.
Welcome to the studio,
Welcome.
Jaz Rowe.
Hi, Jaz.
Hello.
Tak Biasa. Congratulations on the
Thank you
recent
so
single.
much.
Please do take a seat.
So the debut single is called Tak Biasa, and we are going to dive in about what the song is actually about and your singing career as well. So, Jaz, Tak Biasa, can you please tell us more about that song and what it actually means? I've looked up on the internet. It's about long distance relationship, right?
It is.
Please do elaborate.
Sure. So Tak Biasa directly translates into English as unusual.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's actually about an unusual point of view. So basically, it's also like a reflection, you could say. I wrote this song reflecting on a long distance relationship I was going through. And basically realized that when you're doing a long distance relationship, you need to be selfless and not selfish.
Yes.
And at the time, I was very selfish. I was thinking only about me, only about my feelings. I was feeling very alone. And when I zoomed out and put myself in my partner's shoes, it made me feel less alone, and it made me feel as if I can do this because we're in this together and I'm not alone. And a lot of people experience this. And that's kind of what I want to capture from the song, is hopefully that it's relatable and people can feel as if you're not alone going through a long distance relationship. And if you eliminate your ego from the situation, it actually makes it a lot easier.
Yes, that is right.
Right.
That's
We're
the
both reflecting on
Yeah.
it.
That's the perfect way to pursue a long distance relationship. You have to go through it without ego.
Yes.
Or any relationship for that
Or any
matter.
relationship.
True.
You had ego on your lyrics as well.
I do.
Figured that out. And about long distance relationship, can you describe the challenges of long distance relationship in your song? You know, you have to be selfless, not selfish. You have to put down that ego. Is there anything else from your experiences?
And how did you translate it into the song Tak Biasa? Because of course it's like a musical creative process altogether.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely in the song there is a bit of a story about how, we like to think about ourselves, you know, and how we are feeling during the process of long distance or going through a relationship. And a lot of the times there's uncertainty, and with that uncertainty comes a lot of self-doubt.
Yes.
And so I think that, just through the song I basically learned or like poured out my feelings that it's okay to feel alone, but you're not alone. And so with that in mind, hopefully it gives you some peace of mind to be able to carry on with the relationship.
And also connect yourselves to the listeners and to your fans out there as well, that you're in this together.
Yeah, 100%.
And regarding this is your debut single, right? As a musician, as a singer. But before this, you were also already in the entertainment scene. As a model, you were also competing in a number of pageants. How was the transition like? Have you always been a singer growing up?
Yeah, so I started singing when I was 7.
Okay.
My parents would take me to this one restaurant in Kamang, and I'd basically get up on stage every week.
Oh.
That's how it kind of started. My dad was like, just get up there, it'll help your confidence. And now, like, I feel like sometimes I'm overly confident.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't get stage fright. That's one thing because of that whole experience. And ever since then, I've just grown up and wanted to just get a bunch of experiences. So when I finished school, I took a gap year. It turned into 3 because of COVID.
Okay.
And so I just thought, I'm going to make the most out of this.
Yeah.
I'm going to look for a bunch of experiences.
Yes.
That's why I joined the pageants.
Yes.
And I learned a lot, honestly, just about being a woman.
Yes.
And just presenting yourself and being able to carry and hold yourself in a certain way, right? And then after that, I also joined The Bachelor, the dating show. So that was another interesting experience. And then after that, I got serious about singing because that's genuinely my passion. And like, it's definitely an outlet for me because as a girl, you feel a lot of different emotions. And for me, the easiest way to let go of those emotions is to sing. So it's very special to me.
Oh, that's a quite nice story.
Yes.
You know, doing a lot of side quests and side missions
Side
in life.
quests.
You know?
To get some, inspiration for a
Yeah.
song.
Oh my God. That's
And then
fun.
you decided, okay, this is the time for me to pursue my lifelong passion, yes, and then pursue a singing career. How did that happen? I mean, were you like contemplating by yourself in your room, thinking about the long distance relationship, or?
100%. Yeah, a lot of, not contemplation, but I think it was quite the process. And then I guess because of all those experiences, a few doors opened, and then I got the opportunity to be able to really like sing and put myself out there through music. And I got to work with a lot of cool people as well to make Tak Biasa like come to life and be the song it is today. And the story is actually quite cute. So I started writing Tak Biasa because I went to Pelabuhan Ratu, which is like this coast in West Java. And my friend Jamesy, he grew up there. And so we went to we went basically on a little adventure to a waterfall. And at the waterfall, he was like, hey, let's try and make a song sometime. I make a lot of beats. You write lyrics. Why don't we just put 2 and 2 together? And so that's kind of how Tak Biasa came to life.
Oh.
Yeah,
so
all
that
thanks
quick,
to the
yeah.
waterfall.
Just natural and organic.
Yeah, it was quite cute.
Oh, that was fun. Oh, so what are your hopes from your debut single? This is a new milestone for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
From a lot of side quests and side missions in life. One of them is actually releasing your own song. So what are your hopes for your debut single and the future of the Indonesian music industry for you?
I'd definitely love for my song to be relatable for a lot of people and to like help them get through the darker days where they're feeling quite lonely, and just in Indonesian it's called to give them some semangat, you know.
Yeah,
I
yes,
want to
yes,
give
yes,
them
yes.
a little bit of a motivation, like people listening to my song. And I think lots of people, not just my age, but just generally go through different spells of long distance, or like distance between, whether that be your family, your parents, your partner, your siblings, like there's always a bit of distance between us, and that can all be handled, and you need to like know and be confident in the fact that everything's gonna be okay.
And then I love it how, it's a very cheerful beat as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of something probably brings people to tears, they feel lonely, but then it's in a fun way.
Yeah.
from the music.
I hope it's in a fun way.
Yes.
That's what I want to
In Bahasa Indonesia, I could call it a very centil song. you know?
Centil. What
yes.
is centil in English?
I don't know. I looked it up.
Is it sassy?
Maybe.
Yeah, sassy in a way. True that.
I was on Google Translate. They don't have it apparently. So,
But the
That's
closest thing I
cool,
think is
Jakarta.
sassy.
yeah. But
Still Indonesian.
sassy will be the right word to
Yeah,
describe
the
it, right?
closest word to
Yeah.
centil. True.
Sassy song.
Yes. And then speaking of, here in Indonesia, are there any Indonesian artists which influences you as a singer, as a musician?
Yes. I am obsessed with Nikki Zefania.
there you go.
Who does?
Yeah, she's amazing in so many ways, and I think that she's made our country so proud. Like
Yep.
being able to bring her music onto an international stage, definitely one of my dreams.
Yes, and speaking of Nikki, she's also, she was very popular because, of course, thank you to online presence, digitalization. But what about you? I mean, as a newcomer for the music scene, how has digitalization played its part, especially in promoting your music?
I think I have tried my best to make the most out of social media throughout this whole promotional period. I've been actually doing this thing where I've been going out to the streets of Block M and making
Really?
content with honestly random people. I would
Yeah.
come up to them and ask them out on dates and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we go and eat street food. So at the same time, I'd really like to help promote Indonesian culture and just show that through my music. In my music video, we use a lot of sarungs and
Yes.
batik as well. And so, yeah, I'm just a proud Indonesian.
Yeah. Well, good for you. I mean, going on the streets and making content is not easy.
Yes.
Lots of rejection.
Lots of rejection, so you have to be able to handle it well.
Yes.
Lots of
You
rejection.
know, I haven't.
We're not that, we don't have built the courage yet.
Yeah,
to
right.
go
So
and
good
run
for
it.
you, Jazz.
Thank you.
But
Good for you.
speaking of music videos as well, your music video was also taped in Bali. Was it? Why did you choose Bali out of all the places? Because of course you're very close to Kemang. Pelabuhan Ratu was the first inspiration.
True.
It came to you.
So my family relocated to Bali within the last 5 years, and it's been a really special place for us. And the actual location where we shot was called the Jungle House, and we have a lot of memories spent there. And so I just thought that I really wanted to show authentically who I am through, especially my first debut. And so I wanted to do it someplace that was close to my heart, and Bali is definitely that.
No, it's fun. So don't forget to check out the music video as
Yes.
well. But speaking of, side quests, milestones,
Yes.
what is your next quest?
My
Yes.
next quest is
Yes.
definitely to release a lot of music.
Yes.
And if I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm honestly living vicariously through you right now, because one of my dreams is to be a news anchor.
Really?
Oh, wow.
So this is so cool. I'm nervous, but I'm starstruck. But yeah, definitely on my list. I want to study more communication, and I finished my degree this year. So yeah, don't know what's in store exactly, but definitely want to make more music and put myself out there more.
And you know what? We're gonna let Jaz Rowe probably live her dream. You can talk to the camera, directly to the camera,
Oh my
and tell
God.
the viewers, the audience, that where can we get your latest update and latest music
100%.
in a news anchor style?
Yeah, news anchor style.
Can you give me an example?
Which camera? Which camera?
Be yourself. It's
Let's
not
go
really a
for it.
very cliche thing to say,
Yeah,
but
go for it.
Okay,
go,
which
go
camera?
For it, Jazz.
What's the catch? What do you say? Hi, see today?
Yes.
Yes, hello.
Okay.
Yeah, just
To cam one right over there. It's
cam one. Let's go.
on.
Hi, see today. It's me, Jaz Rowe. Don't forget to listen to my first single, Tak Biasa, available on all digital streaming platforms. And also check out the music video because it's super close to my heart. And don't forget to follow me on social media for the latest updates.
Excellent. Jaz Rowe, everyone. Thank you for stopping
Thank you so much
by
for having me.
this
Yes.
morning.
It's amazing. What an experience.
And once again, congratulations for Tak Biasa, and we're looking forward to more music
Yeah.
released from you.
Thank
looking
you.
forward to that. Thank
100%.
you.
Happy Sunday, Jaz Rowe.
Happy
Sunday.
And now it's time for us to take a break here on the See You Morning Show once again. And in the meantime, don't forget to follow our social media accounts. If you haven't already, we are available on Instagram, X, and YouTube at See Today News. Don't go anywhere because we'll be back after the break.
Jaz Rowe.